Happy IO Tuesday, everyone. Last week we played the reaction game and I beat Heather. This week we're looking more into it. We're still using 2 microbits with battery and 1 microbit with a Webster bit. The code has now been released on the Webster Bit Academy and we're going to look a bit more into depth with it in this video. In this code we'll be working with 4 custom variables. Can receive answer is how the game master communicates between it and the players if you can now answer the number. Point A is the points for player A, point B, points for player B. Random number is the number generated which the players will have to input. On start, we'll set the radio group to 10. This is the group we are going to be communicating in. It could be anything as long as all of the devices have the same radio group. We're going to set up our Webster values and give the game a name. First value is random number, second one is point A, and third one is point B. A pause for safe measure, and then all values are sent and set to 0, so that we are sure that we start on a clean slate. Next up, we're going to look at all of the different command codes. First of all, on button A pressed, we assign the variable random number to a random number between 1 and 4. We send this number to Webster so that we can show it in the dashboard. And we also set the variable can receive answer to 1 and send it by radio so that the controllers know that now you can answer. Second, when you press A and B together, all values will once again be set to 0, as well as the variable can receive answer. This also means that the controllers will know when you have reset the game master. Finally, we have the most difficult part of the whole code. It's the logic. We have 2 players and both of them can either be right or wrong. So we have 4 things that we need to check for. The first line checks if the message sent from player A is correct. If it is not correct, it checks if the name is player B and if the number is correct. Then it checks if it's player A and if the number is incorrect. And then if it is not, it knows that then it must be player B who is wrong. So that's an easy way to finish the code. So this way, if player B puts the correct input, they get a point, but if they put the wrong input, player A gets a point. For the controller, we start out setting radio group to 10. We set the variable can receive answer to 0 and we show string A. When it receives a string, it checks if the string is 0 or not. If it's 0, it means we cannot send. If it is anything else than 0, we can send, and it shows a dash on the LEDs. For the controllers, we have 4 actions. Press button A for 1, B for 2, tilt left for 3, and tilt right for 4. All of which can only be sent if can receive answer equals 1. So if you press A, but can receive answer is 0, nothing will be transmitted. The same exact code is used for player B, only all of the values will be B instead. Now you're ready to challenge your friends and find out who is the fastest at the reaction game. You can also do your own improvements, such as adding sounds for different actions. Have fun! We know that it's a long time to wait a whole week until the next IO Tuesday, which is why you can always find fun projects in the Webster Bit Academy. You can also request or submit your own idea, and we'll credit you if we publish it.